What's up, people? This your boy John Doe. How y'all doing today, man? I'm over here with the regular unusual suspects. You know how we do it. We got C4, Dog Holy, Zobe 70. My bad, I'm about to say 24. Somebody mute your mic, man. This shit is loud as hell, man.
I think that's AK's TV.
Okay, your TV is way loud, man. And we got a special guest, Mr. AK, you know what I'm saying? Good friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? Been messing with this dude for a good minute, you know. I thought it was a good time since Mizzah Tee said he couldn't make it. You know, the 4th of July ain't nobody show up, you know what I'm saying? It was like 3 of us sitting there waiting for everybody else. But it was a bad time, you know what I'm saying? It was a weekend, you know. Things happening, I understand. You be spending time with your family, so it wasn't no big deal. Hell, I was even late to the damn podcast, you know. But so I'm over here enjoying some ribs from the 4th of July right now, if you can't tell.
I don't want to hear that.
All right.
Fat motherfucker.
Go ahead and say your introductions, people. We're going to start with Zobe.
Hey, man, I just got the Xbox 360. The online is superior.
Oh, my goodness. This boy trying to get hate from every angle. I'm dead serious, man.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful online service. No lag, no kickouts. It's an amazing thing. It's beautiful.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Man, ain't no dedicated servers on Microsoft, though, you know?
That's what somebody said.
Yeah, somebody said that stupid shit. AK, how you doing, sir? Go on to state your name, gangster.
Yo, this the boy AK Will 215. What's good, everybody?
Dog Holy?
Yo, this is Dark Holy, aka Mushmouth. You know, the real Mr. 215 right here.
All right. We ain't gonna go into all of that BS now. Come on, Dog.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
All right.
C4, go on and say your thing, sir.
What up, people? It's your boy C4. Let's go.
Well, y'all see the title of this damn video. Damn, these damn ribs good. I'm sorry.
Man, yes.
Come on, dog.
You gotta stop eating, JD.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry. They're good.
That shit ain't professional, nigga.
I know it's not. I'm so sorry. I'm so hungry, man.
You lose your job for the day.
But the title of the video, we talking about Sony with this rehash bullshit, man. How in the world they gonna go and rehash one of the worst games ever? That is absolutely horrible. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how y'all guys feel about that. We're gonna start with AK Williams.
Oh, well, I just peeped today earlier. I seen they was remastering Beyond Two Souls, you know. I wouldn't even call that a game. I call that an interactive movie. It seems like that's what Sony is getting down with nowadays, these interactive movies and everything, you know, like The Last of Us, or like The Order's an interactive movie, and I don't know, man. Let's say like they doing indies and remasters. You know what I'm saying? They the remasters of indies. That's what I'm calling them right there.
I agree. Go ahead, C4. I'm gonna let you put in your 2 cents.
I mean, I just think it's, you know, it's kind of fucked up that that's what they doing, man. You know, it really goes to show you why they didn't allow you to play your last generation games this generation, because they want to just give you all that shit all over again. I was also reading that they're gonna be putting out a remastered collector's edition of the Uncharted series as well. So we got those coming.
Hold on, they even remastering Ratchet and Clank. You know that. You know.
Yeah. So I mean, it just goes to show you why, you know, we aren't allowed to play those games. But the crazy thing about it is, how are they going to deal with remastering these titles and PlayStation Now all at the same time? I thought that was the purpose of PlayStation Now, was to, you know, so we wouldn't have to keep on rebuying these games all over again.
Yeah, but I don't understand that neither. I don't understand it.
Yeah,
But I remember
over 7. Let me get that.
to what C4 was saying about the Uncharted bundle, I would prefer a bundle of games compared to just one game that's just being revamped to 1080p 60 frames per second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
This is like a better deal to me than just saying, here, take this garbage. But let me let you know something real quick. I feel like we've been duped, we've been hustled, we've been scammed. Because IGM, GameStop, all the big channels that are hyping up 1080p 60 frames per second, all of a sudden, when it's been big already years ago, even on the PC, we've been duped. Why have we been duped? because they already knew Sony was going to do this bullshit already. So they wanted you to get into the hype of believing that 1080p, 60 frames per second was going to be the big thing. It's the future. We're going into the future. It's going to be exciting. 1080p when PC's been doing this bullshit already. And why is it that they're releasing these games at full price?
Yeah, now that's the bad part right there.
But check it out. They're checking out the reason at full price, and yet you can get it at even better quality on the PC for a cheaper price.
Preach.
Hey, but let's be honest though. Let's be honest. Last generation with the PlayStation 3 and the 360, when the PC dudes used to always tell us how superior their games were because of 1080p and 60 frames per second. Hell, they were saying they was even running it at 4K. You know what I'm saying? The console gamers were saying that shit is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? That shows you the hypocrisy once again, because the PC dudes been telling us for eons that the PC version is superior for those reasons, and we've been telling them bullshit. But now the Sony fans have reared their ugly heads, their hypocrisy heads.
IGN and GameStop though, we gotta, because they're the ones that are pushing this agenda.
Yeah, they pushing it too. But let's be honest with you, man. These dudes aren't journalists in my opinion. They fanboys and they flaming this war. They flaming it, man, and they know they doing this shit for clickbait. And they doing it for visits and all of that other shit, man. It ain't about the news no more. They trying to be like TMZ of the gaming world. That's all, and that's it.
100% right.
Yeah, that's the worst. They gaming paparazzi.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The bad part about this thing now, they're bringing the game over. That is basically, it's not even a game really. You know what I'm saying? Like you're watching a movie.
The game is horrible. It's a pretentious piece of bullshit. They're trying to push out this art style, art says gaming, and the game is whack. I'm watching a Let's Play right now, and the dude is just basically trashing the game, saying this is terrible, and it is that terrible.
Hold on, you know what game I feel gonna be just like that?
The Order.
Oh, The
Yes,
Order.
sir. Yes, you already know. The Order actually is gonna be just like that.
I was just waiting for my turn to say that.
It's actually a game compared to this other garbage. This is just terrible.
Dude, the Order looks just like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's all pretty much the same. You get, like I said, in The Order, from what I've seen, the only time you fully get control of your character is when you shooting. Other than that, it's a quick time event movie. Straight up and down. That's all it is.
You really don't even get control. I watched the E3 demo. I think it was on GameSpot. This motherfucker, like, the controller's not even working. Like, oh, shit. They had to cut to some shit they already did. He couldn't even do a live demo because it wasn't working. The controller wasn't working.
That's right.
That shit's crazy.
Hey, but when Rise came out, remember when they showed Rise for the first time?
Oh, and everybody was
lit Rise up. You know what I'm saying? They lit it up. Oh, all this QTE, this is like the worst thing I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's when they had the button prompts over top of the man before you made them illuminating the colors that you're supposed to hit. Yeah, I remember that.
Word.
Oh my goodness! But now they got a game that's gonna be damn near all quick time. You know what I'm saying?
They done had multiple games like that. Are we forgetting Heavy Rain? I mean, I loved it, but are we forgetting that?
Heavy Rain, God of War.
That was nothing but quick time events. Yeah, I mean, so it ain't nothing new at all.
But Heavy Rain was a good game.
I'm like I said, I'm not knocking it. I loved it. That was one of the reasons why I bought a PlayStation 3.
It'd have been better.
It was still quick time events.
It'd have been better if they gave us a Heavy Rain Beyond Two Souls dual pack. Then I can understand this would be a good deal. But just Beyond Two Souls by itself, that's retarded.
Yeah, because I don't understand that.
We know why Sony doing this. Come on now.
That's why
Sony is broke. They can't afford the production of a brand new great game, so it's easier just to put out a game that they already got basically made and just, you know what I'm saying, up the resolution in the frames per second. You feel me?
Yeah. Because, I mean, for real, all y'all really getting, anybody who going to buy it for the PlayStation 4, all you getting is an uncompressed version of the PlayStation 3 game.
Well, that's it.
I mean, because let's be honest with you, man. The Last of Us, hell, even Heavy Rain, if you want to go back that far, those games looked amazing on the PlayStation 3.
Yes.
Yeah, did they? They was nice.
Yeah, they look great. Even Beyond Two Souls, I mean, it looked great. So, I mean, I know why they're doing it, but it don't make no sense still.
But the funny thing to me is how people say, well, Microsoft is doing that with the Master Chief Collection. But like Zobi said, you're getting fucking 4 games and a beta to Halo 5, like, and 100 multiplayer maps. Like, I don't understand it.
Exactly. You're getting four of the greatest selling games of last generation, yo. I mean, come on.
Hypocrisy. Oh man, shit is funny, man. Shit is.
I say it's just real sad to see what game is like you were saying. I think on the video today, Zobi. You hear me?
Yeah.
Sony ain't Sony no more, man.
No.
Well, we ain't gonna say Sony ain't Sony. We're gonna say the PlayStation isn't the PlayStation anymore.
Yeah.
Shoot, it's an Ouya. You know what I'm saying?
Is Don Matrick and Sony? Did Sony hire Don Matrick and fire Jack Trenton? Like, what the fuck going on?
I think they did. But you know what though? That I think we should touch on that just a little bit, man, because you know what? That video was great. They dropped, man. They trying to compete with Microsoft, but that ain't their field. They trying to play soccer on an American football field. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It just ain't gonna work.
Exactly, yo.
And they really do. They need to be competing with their old selves.
Court right now, my
they you know,
they playing hockey on a tennis court.
My motherfuckers playing. They playing cricket. Fuck wrong with y'all.
Yo, Microsoft came and snuffed Sony in the mouth, and I don't think Sony expected that, yo. They did not expect the 360 to do as well as it did, yo.
No, they didn't. They really didn't.
The whole game.
But what makes the 360 the shit is live, like, and then what used to fuck me up is everybody y'all paying $60 for live. Like I say, I never paid a full $60 for Xbox Live in my life. Most I ever paid is $40.
With pride, my friend. I paid it with
pride. I'm saying no, but I'm saying the most I ever paid for a year is $40. I never paid the full 60.
All I ever paid was $35 because they always got them joints on sale at Best Buy. I ain't never paid 60. Always, they 35 always.
Or I get them from on Black Friday when they real cheap on Black Friday. I buy like 2-3 years in a row.
That's my Xbox Live membership was 6 years ago. Maybe he ain't selling.
This motherfucker crazy.
I ain't crazy. When they used to say, "Oh, you paying for a launch?" No, I'm not. My shit is free. Fucking old chill. That's gas money right there. You know how much gas is?
Nigga, you know I know how much gas is. I don't put 87 in the tank. I don't put that cheap shit in my tank, nigga. Gas is amazing.
Yeah, man, but to be, it's just real sad, the state of Sony right now. You know, we joke and we talk about Nintendo, you hear me? But Nintendo haven't never been in this type of funk. You get what I'm saying? They still give new games. You know, like if they want to put out an old game, they throw it on the eShop. You feel me? They usually don't remake games. I think Zelda was, you know what I'm saying, probably, you know what I'm saying, maybe one of the only ones that I didn't see remastered by them, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's a classic compared to Beyond Two Souls.
But the thing is, okay, it's remake games. No, wait, it's okay to remake games, but just don't remake games because you desperate. Like, you right now, they thirsty right now, y'all.
In my opinion, don't remake games that just came out on the generation before.
Yeah,
that's my thing. That's my thing right there. Don't remake something that I just got. I could play on a console for half the price and get for half the price you're gonna be releasing on the next gen console.
You make it bad. The game not a year old yet.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like me, folks, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like last gen on the 360, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted a HD remake of Def Jam Fight for New York, and I wanted a HD remake of The Warriors. I love those two games on the Xbox and the PlayStation 2.
They do need to make another Warriors game though.
I wanted those, but when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? It really wouldn't even make sense to make those, considering I got an Xbox and a PlayStation 2. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta repay all those rappers again.
Yeah.
And they don't want to.
But it's like, but don't come out with something that we could still play. I don't know, man. It just don't make no sense. Like you said, it's only like 8 months. It's only like 8 months, 9 months old. Why are you even coming out with it all over again and for full price?
I feel as though if that shit is not in the bargain bin, it shouldn't be remastered.
Yeah.
If it ain't that fucking old, it shouldn't be remastered.
Speaking of bargain bin, Killzone Shadowfell is in the bargain bin already. $20.
And
Dude,
Knack been for $15.
What you call it? Gonna be right behind it very shortly. Infamous
Infamous.
Second Son. Yep, right behind.
Where is Knack at? Do they even still sell that shit?
And, yo, they giving that shit away when you buy a PlayStation Vita, man. They say you can have it. They're like, I can't even play it on the Vita. They're like,
That's funny.
Oh no, I got to tell a story. When I first started fucking, my first Dolby 70 video I ever watched was the Knack video.
Oh.
That shit was the fucking funniest, dog. Like, oh man, when you do the little, oh guys, when you do that little fucking voice, that shit be having me cracking the fuck up, yeah.
Knack is horrible. The reason I hate Knack is because they were trying to compare it to Crash Bandicoot. And I said, there was no way in flipping hell. And they said, what's up? You didn't get a chance to try the game out first. And it's like, yo, I don't have to try a game. I'm looking at this pure shit and tell you it's not better than Crash Bandicoot. Sorry.
He was like, oh yeah, Killzone is just a tech demo for what the PS4 can do in the future.
Dude, have y'all thought about something? Sony is basically pushing something that the Sony fans said they didn't want from Microsoft. You hear me? With the PlayStation Now, you know what I'm saying? They did digital content. Nobody wanted digital content. Nobody wanted digital content.
No, they ain't one DRM, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, John, nobody really had a problem with DRM. The only thing I remember me and you talking about this, the only thing I didn't like was the 24-hour check-in shit.
Yeah, that's all
I didn't like that. I feel as though if all I had to do, if I didn't check in within 24 hours, I would have to put the disc back into the game to play it. That'll shut everybody the fuck up right there. That's one of those things that they could have did with that. It'll shut everybody up. Once you didn't check in, all right, now I have to put my disc back in so it can read off the disc, so now I have to play the game. But they didn't do that. But that 24-hour check-in shit, that was some bullshit right there.
Yeah, I remember that.
But other than that, the shit was cool. Because everybody was talking about, well, you couldn't lend your games out and all that. They never said you couldn't lend your games out. They never said that.
Yeah, they're supposed to come up with the digital share thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and like I said, that was the same thing.
Then sell your games back. You could be able to sell your digital games back to them so the devs can still make money. People forget all about that shit. They just hear DRM and just they trying to rob us. But if you got fucking iTunes and Netflix and Spotify and all that other type shit, you DRM all fucking ready. Like, I understand.
If you using Steam, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Steam original.
Yo.
But that's what I was saying though. We was talking about it last time. I was saying that, you know, it was when it was Microsoft doing it, it was a problem. But these the same people, like you said, they got an iTunes account. You know what I'm saying? They only messing with digital games. They ready to hop on board with this PlayStation Now. You know, because it's all digital.
But it's a sale right now because you paying the $30-$40 for a game for 3 months that's in the bargain bin for $10-$15. Like, come on, man. That's the dumbest. And you can buy it outright on a fucking digitally from their store and shit, and it's cheaper. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like, who plays a game for an hour? Like, seriously? Cut it out, man.
Dude, that's the biggest rape ever, man. You paying $5 for an hour, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I always say.
I thought it was $5 for 4 hours.
No,
4 hours. Shoot,
it's $5 for 4 hours and like $8 for 3 to 4 hours.
But think about it. Who plays a game? Why would you pay $5 for 4 hours when you know what I'm saying? You can red box it for like $3 and have it for a day.
True that.
Who knows?
I'm trying to tell you, Sony is trying to get out of this console war. They're trying to find a way that they can't make consoles anymore because they're losing too much money.
Yeah, that's why you can be able to play them on them high-ass Sony TVs.
You're going to be able to play them on your tablets soon. You're going to be able to play them on your phones. You're going to be able to do all the Sony games on there. Watch. Yoshida even said it himself like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Aren't they coming out with a new model? Like, is it supposed to look different? Like, it got the same shit in there. It's just like a different model. It's not going to look the same.
You talking about the Vita?
No, the PS4.
Oh,
and
wow.
They was coming out with another model. Y'all remember that? Like a month and a half ago?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The only model, other model I heard about was the white one. That was it.
No, it was supposed to be something where they made all, you know how to, you make the components smaller, how you get a reface, like the Xbox 360 Slim. and all that. They supposed to come out with another type model, if I'm not mistaken.
Revision of it.
Yeah, revision basically. Yeah, like
I ain't hear about that.
I mean, motherfuckers was talking about that shit for a minute.
But
Well,
I'll find the link on that, Jack.
That would let us know why Yoshida trying to push this indie thing so much. If you're trying to go the way of tablets and phones and all of that shit, them indie games play great on those devices.
But that was our next topic.
Yeah, let's get into this because I was arguing with motherfuckers all day about this.
Oh my goodness, Yoshida not knowing why people want AAA. Ain't that what it was saying? Ain't that what Article said? You know
he was saying he didn't understand the mindset of people who only enjoy AAA titles.
See, the thing about it, it's not. Well, I'm gonna push it off to y'all, then I'll come in last on it. Since AK said he was talking about this, I'm gonna start off with you, AK. Go on and speak on it, sir.
My whole thing about it was that's not his place to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like you have no right to say what people should and shouldn't buy or why they only like certain things when they paid for something that you put out there. Some people, I'm telling you, people didn't buy a PlayStation 4 to say, oh shit, I gotta go get this motherfucker. What's the little fake ass Defender game they got? What's the name of that shit?
You talking about Resogun or whatever?
Yeah. I ain't heard one motherfucker say day one, I gotta get that motherfucking Resogun. I ain't heard nobody saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he's saying people should try these indies. First of all, out of 100 indies, 97 of them shits is garbage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you want people to try indies, it should be a demo for every fucking indie that comes out.
Yeah.
At least one staged.
That's
so
true.
So people can try it and say, oh, all right, I like this. Because if I buy it and don't like it, it's not like it's a digital copy and I can take it back to GameStop and say, oh, something wrong with this. I want my money back or I can trade it in. This is digital.
That's
saying, then people saying, and first of all, I don't think no indie should be $15 fucking dollars. That's a fucking ripoff. Them shit should be $10. Real rap.
Then, man, what you just said, I didn't think about it because you can't trade it in an indie game, you know?
Yeah, because if you buy it and the fucking game sucks, you're stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a question though. Yeah. They don't allow you to play demos of indies on the PlayStation 4?
Yeah,
no, there's no demos of it's really on Microsoft on Xbox One and PS4. There's really no demo for any game.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not.
That is true. There's really no demos to games on them consoles.
Because I was gonna say on the 360, on the indie and the arcade store, you got to play them all before you bought them. That's why I was asking if that's how it goes. Yeah, you get the demo for free. Yeah, and then you could just download it.
You can go ahead. Speak on it yourself.
Who, me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, it just speaks back to like Zobi was saying earlier, man. It's just like a somewhat like a mass brainwash where he was saying about how they trying to push 1080p and all of this bullshit. That's what he's trying to push right now. He's trying to push this indie bullshit, and it's like the thing that killed me is it shows you how out of touch he is with the Sony fan base for the simple fact, like I said last time, their franchise is built on exclusives, mainly AAA exclusives. I mean, all of those AAA exclusives they came out with last generation, though some of them may have flopped, they were still big budget exclusives. So I don't understand why now all of a sudden you don't understand those people. They're the same people that was with you last generation and on the PlayStation 2.
I know why you don't understand it because
I mean, I get it. It's an indie agenda. That's what we're gonna call it. Yeah. But it really do. It just goes to show you that because. And like he was saying, like they say they got 100 indies, and that was the same thing that I used to hear on the PlayStation 2 because I was an Xbox dude when the PlayStation 2 was out. People would always tell me, the PlayStation 2 got more games than the Xbox, and I'd be like, yeah, but a lot of them some trash. and that's what they're trying to push right now with this whole indie thing. It's like, yeah, they'll tell you, man, we got 500 games coming out on the PlayStation 4, but what they fail to tell you is 497 of them indies and only 3 of them exclusives, and that's between 2014 and 2016. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they really gotta. They're a corporation, but Yoshida gotta stop putting his face on this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's making him look crazy.
he could at least do what he did earlier when he made what that damn Guerrilla Games take the credit, you know what I'm saying? The blame one.
That's why else take the blame.
Yeah, I'm fucking up for Killzone, you know what I'm saying? Killzone did that, you know what I'm saying? We ain't do it. That was Killzone messed that damn game up like that. They lied to us too.
Jumping from this bullet for me.
Go ahead, Zombie. You know then we'll come in with Dark Hole
I
after you.
got a couple things to say, but I'm just gonna say this: Sony fanboys, imagine, because you guys are waiting for Phil Spencer to say something to fuck up. You're waiting. They are waiting for Phil Spencer to fuck up because they like him, but they're waiting for him to say something that's just going to be to make him go off on this man because they have nothing to go off on him about. Clear your mind. Imagine if Yoshida never said that. Imagine if Phil Spencer said that. And then answer the question.
Look, we already know, dude.
Yeah, that's the same thing they hit us with last generation when the Xbox only had indies. We already know the answer to that one.
I'm just saying, clear your mind, fanboys. Pretend like Yoshida never said it and act like Phil Spencer said it. And IGN, GameStop, everybody's going to be reporting on it, and it's going to go crazy on the internet.
Now, I'll tell you what, so act like Don Matrix said it before he left Microsoft.
Exactly.
But you
know what the motherfucker said to me the other day? I said, well, when the 360s had all the fucking indies and all this other type shit, even Hip Hop Gamer was trashing like Xbox, where there's an exclusive.
Word up.
And so where we can't get down with all these indies. I put that post on Facebook, and I remember a motherfucker said to me, "Oh, I don't remember him saying that. Hip Hop Gamer, he likes everything, and I don't remember people trashing indies on 360." I said, "What?" I said, "You motherfuckers are serious?"
He's a joke.
Yo, you know when the truth hit the fan, the motherfuckers get blind, deaf, and dumb.
He's a joke.
My God.
Hip Hop Gamer.
Matter of fact, you commented on that post, C4.
You know they get stupid.
Yeah, you commented on that post.
You know they get stupid.
I refuse to buy a system for cell phone games. I'm absolutely serious about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to buy a system that all the games I can play on the tablet. You feel what I'm saying?
The fake ass Nintendo games. That's the fuck they is. They fake ass 8-bit Nintendo games, fake ass Defenders, and fake ass Akari Warriors. What's that shit? The fake ass Akari Warriors looking game they got on no, it ain't Akari Warriors. It's Metal Slug. That fake ass Metal Slug they got on PS4.
And they didn't even get the good indie games like Shovel Knight that just came out on the Wii U and the 3DS.
Yeah, that game look kind of fun.
They want Max. They ain't getting it.
What, Max Crystal Brotherhood?
Yeah.
Yo, Max is my shit. I beat Max last week.
Awesome game.
Oh, did you see the Guacamole creators? We're talking about, Microsoft is the real deal. You seen that article?
No, I haven't seen that.
They were like, yo, man, Microsoft was real good to us, yo. We couldn't wait to get over there, man. I was like, damn.
Yo, but Max is a great game. I beat that shit last week. Shout out to Press Play.
Free, right?
You know what I'm saying? That shit is dope.
It's free on the one. It's not free.
Dude, they could have sold that game in stores for $60, dog, and it'd be damn worth it, man. I'm dead serious. That is a great game, man.
Only way I'd have paid $64 if it was more boards. Like it was long, but if it was more levels, yeah, they could have sold that. The gameplay, and it takes me back to my Sega Genesis Nintendo days, my Nintendo and Sega Genesis days, man. That's a great fucking game. It makes me think. Average motherfucker can't play that game because you got to use your brain on that shit.
Yep. Took me a little minute, man. Shoot, I had to go back and finish it. I'm like, hey, everybody finishing the game? I said, man, fuck that. I ain't finna go back and finish this motherfucker myself. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of them games I actually sat back and
I just got to find like.
Shoot, matter of fact, dog.
Yeah, I enjoyed that game too. I got to find like 20 eyes. I only got 20 eyes left to find though.
Oh yeah, Zobi, you over here now. You say you looking for them kooky corky games?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Hey, it's on the 360. You got to get Max Curse of the Brotherhood.
It's on the 360. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Check it out.
The thing about the indie games is this, man. I really think Sony trying to go PC route since everybody keeps trying to say, Sony is they processor can match up to a PC and all the bullshit. At the end of the day, everybody, this for all the Sony fans out there for who buying them indie games. Remember this: us PC players get them for free. and before y'all. So y'all actually playing our free games. Y'all paying for our free games. That's retarded. That's dumb. Y'all should just write some letters, boycott Sony or something, because y'all actually paying actually money for our free games. PC players free games.
Sony right now is all about money right now. You know what I'm saying? Any way they can milk their consumers for as much money as they can, that's what they're doing right now.
I'm telling you, they taking child support out on Sony players, yo.
But the ponies don't give a fuck. They thinking they for the gamers though. Like that's what fucked me up. They can nickel and dime them, and they think that shit is cool. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, cause like to be honest with you, I'm gonna be 100 with you, man. A lot of people do keep on telling me, man, you know, Sony is for the gamers and Microsoft is not, and I'm trying to figure how you figure that out when it's like, what do Sony continuously show y'all at these big events? All they showing you is rehashes. All they showing you is TV shows. All they showing you is apps. Yeah, it's like
YouTube.
And YouTube been on the 360 for over a year now. So it's like, how are they for the game?
Over a year, wasn't it longer?
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was longer than a year.
Well, it probably been like 2 or 3 years.
You know how bad 360 got bashed for years because of applications. But look at Sony and them. They hype as shit now. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude.
It's a hypocrites.
Got bashed for having party chat and the PS3 didn't. Remember that? Oh, man, I don't need somebody in my ear, man, because when you got the party chats, nobody don't want to talk in the game chats, you know? I'm like, what the fuck?
Then they got it. Hey, what's that
went for the game experience.
I remember that, yo.
Hey,
you remember that?
yo?
Yeah, I remember Castle's damn controlling party chat, one of the greatest features. I love it. It's so
I tell people that all the time, like, yo, that's bullshit. Just because I'm playing 2K and you're playing something else, I'm not able to talk to you. Like, that's the dumbest shit
Hey, what's that application that people can play around on, be dancing and be showing off, like Sony TV or some shit like that? Not Sony TV. What is PlayStation Live?
Yeah.
Everybody all hype over that and shit, but Xbox 360 already had that. We had that shit on Uno. Spades.
Oh, you talking about Playroom?
Yeah, Playroom. They go around. Fucking and
they got some new shit for Playroom. Yeah, they got some new shit for Playroom coming out. Some bullshit editor where you put all type of bullshit ass graphics in the front of that shit, and everybody's getting hype over that. I've been playing the comments on YouTube for that.
They got games like that. They got games like that on the 360 for the original Connect, where like it'd be snowing in your room, and you could actually like pick up the snow and shit like that.
That's a Luma room. You talking about Luma room?
What's the game on the regular 360 where you could just make your hand like a guitar and then start playing the guitar, or you start doing
that was Airband. That was
Airband. That shit was crazy.
Just like Sony camera is PlayStation 360 first camera, the white camera. I still got it. I use it as a webcam now.
Oh, you talking about the Uno camera?
Yeah, but that's
the Uno camera.
That's the camera everybody used to play Uno on 360 and shit.
Uno was the shit, boy.
Uno and Spades, man. Get them freak shows.
Oh, dude, Spades was my shit, though. I go back and watch some Spades right now, man. That's my game right now.
Well, shoot, you added me to your friends list. Go ahead and I play that shit up. Hit me up.
Spades was cool, but Uno was the shit. Nigga was a nigga and bitch was a nigga and nigga for some reason.
Hey, we ain't going down.
Yeah, most definitely.
Let's try to keep it PG-13. This ain't no Sony podcast. Come on.
360 had the first After Dark. 360 had the first After Dark. Niggas be copying off of that shit too.
I miss Dominoes.
Yeah, but let's get on to the next subject, though. This goes back to what we were talking about last week, and this the whole Dragon Age. What it's called? Inquisition or whatever.
Yeah.
With them talking about the first fully gay character in the game. You know what I'm saying? How the hell do we know this is the first fully gay dude in the game? You get what I'm saying? But they just had to make that public. I'm telling you, man, EA just lose credit like left and right. You know what I'm saying? Dude, they about as bad as Sony. EA is, man.
Oh, EA been worse than Sony, man.
Oh my goodness, dog. It's absolutely horrible, dog. They're doing anything for dollars now, man.
They're trying to get that funny money.
A lot of characters looked at suspect before back in the day. Like, you thought like that nigga's a homo.
But
it's the gay agenda. You don't speak on this, Zoe? Let me start out with Zoe this time.
Oh man, you know, it's crazy. You know, like I said, I just think it's a cash. Ever since the media was on that Nintendo 3DS game where they wanted gay characters, what was it called? Tamagotchi Life or something like that. I think EA and all these other companies are just trying to capitalize off the rise of the LBGT community, man. And you know, I like what C4 was saying in his last podcast. Like, you know, it's an agenda, man. They're trying to pass the agenda. It's the only thing I just don't like is that, you know, some people say I don't care, it's not a big deal, but it's like, you know, we're gonna have kids soon, or some of us does have kids, and I don't want my kids. Nothing against gay people, but I just don't want my kids to. I don't even want to see straight people kissing in front of my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to catch straight people having sex in public. So imagine that shit on your video game, and it's like my kids are looking at it, they're confused. Say they don't come talk to you, maybe they're confused, they don't know, they think this is the normal, which is going to be the normal in the next couple years. But it's just like, you know, I just wish I can censor my children from this, but it looks like, you know, it's an agenda, man, and it's pretty scary and it's pretty sad.
We never won't be the norm in the Ramsey house. I tell you that shit.
In our era, we didn't have that. We had Disney movies that made a point to the prince was going to save the princess. We had Power Rangers where Green Ranger was going after the Pink Ranger. We had Ninja Turtles when the Turtles were going after April.
I get something to drink.
And it's just like, you know, it's scary nowadays, man. It's scary.
Yeah. Go ahead, though.
Anybody else? Well, you know how I feel about it. You know, like I say, I ain't got nothing against, you know, gay folks, you know what I'm saying, what they do. But like everything else, it's a time and a place for everything. And I don't feel my video game, you know, should be that time or that place to push your agenda. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They should not be trying to push well, I don't feel like video games, they should be trying to push sex anyways on, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. I don't buy a game, you know what I'm saying, that for sexuality, you know what I'm saying? I buy it, you know what I'm saying, to have fun. I don't.
They were trying to make that cool. They were trying to make that cool on Mass Effect, but I didn't think that was cool. I just said
it just was unnecessary when you really think about it.
Yeah,
like any game where you able to do stuff like that, it's pretty. It just feel tacked on. It feel unnecessary, and it just feel like you just trying to push as many boundaries as you can for the hell of doing it.
And you know what's funny? People came down hard on Grand Theft Auto with the black character for having sex. He was waxing that ass, wasn't he? And people came down hard on GTA, boy.
Yeah, they was blaming a lot of people for shooting motherfuckers and shit, all because of GTA.
And what I'm trying to figure out, they keep on saying this the first, you know what I'm saying, openly gay or whatever, fully gay male in the video game. How are we gonna know this? So it's gonna have to be something in the game that you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? That they just it's gonna have to be a sharp factor in that game, and I don't want to see it. See, they just lost a customer with that right there. You feel me?
Yeah, but you gotta realize that people like me and you who's saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna support this because I see the agenda behind it. We're a minority now. You know, stupidity is the majority in the world. And I'm not saying everybody who buy it gonna be stupid, but the people who got this blind, they blind to the agenda and they just figure, well, whatever, it's just a video game. You don't have to play with them and all of this stuff. But it's a bigger picture behind it than just not having to play with this character or not having to use them at all. It's the fact that EA felt the need to say something about it and make it like, okay, yeah, this is what we doing. So it's only gonna be a matter of time before we get our first openly gay main character to a video game.
And the problem is this, a lot of kids already trying to mimic things going on in a video game. You see in the news every day. And if they come out blatantly like that and having men kissing men and women kissing men and women and all this other crazy shit, the kids gonna think, oh, I got it from a video game.
Well, they already getting it from the TV and the music. So.
And their mama and their daddy.
Yeah. So I mean, it's worse. Yep. And the thing
And
about it is, a lot of people always say, well, you know, you shouldn't worry about kids because the game ain't for kids. But like I said, neither is Call of Duty, neither is Grand Theft Auto, neither is none of these other rated M and rated T games that these kids get their hands on. Here, you can go on Call of Duty right now and probably talk to an 8-year-old.
And the game's supposed to be for kids escape from the real world and get their mind off of crazy shit that's happening in life. Now, shit, they're gonna be the same thing happening will be happening in the video game.
It's already
my take on it, like I don't like how Zobi said, I don't even condone like men and women kissing and all that shit in front of my kids. Like you give your girl a kiss or your dude a kiss, you know what I'm saying? But don't be just overly like dramatic with the shit. Like you, oh baby, I'm in love and all that type of shit in public. Like that's some shit you say for your bedroom.
Yeah. Well, we already know, like, for some odd reason, you know, a lot of gay folks are very flamboyant when they do it. You know, they're very extra.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. Word up.
Yeah, like I got a problem with like that shit on TV, like a lot of homosexual commercials. Like I don't have it for you, gay, that shit fucking business. Yeah. But I don't think you should flaunt that shit in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was watching the NFL draft and fucking Michael Sam got drafted and shit, and they smashing cupcakes in each other's face and licking and kissing that shit all like, come on, man, that's awful, man.
Hey, right, AK. Y'all watch the Key and Peele show or whatever it's called? Y'all watch that shit?
The Key and Peele. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, they had a segment on there. They both was gay, but one of them was
that's the shit on Comedy Central.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but one was flamboyant gay. You know what I'm saying?
And the other one wasn't really gay.
Yeah.
Well, he was gay, but he was, you know what I'm saying, all like that. And so everything, the one dude, he was knitting like, you know what I'm saying, penis sweaters and all this type of stuff. What you don't like my penis sweater? Oh, you must be a homophobe. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
Then he keep on doing.
That's a good skit, yo, because that shows you that we don't need to see all that shit, man. The gay dude is talking about his shit. And
you know what I'm saying?
Look at that. Listen, if anybody from the LBG community, the gay homosexual, or the gay pride are mad, check it out. What if I came to the gay pride parade with a woman and said, "I love pussy and vagina. I'm happy with a vagina." You guys will whoop my motherfucking ass. So please get out of here.
But you know what? When we was doing the podcast last week, you know, we touched on that. They just like the PlayStation fan base, man. They hypocrites.
Yeah.
When you think about it, because like we always say, like it's pictures to be floating around on Facebook. If it's two little boys kissing each other in a goddamn picture, and that's okay. But if I remember not too long ago, it was a little boy and a little girl they was kissing, and they was going around saying, "Who let their kids do this?" There was a problem with that.
Let it be a little black girl and a little white girl.
But it's okay. It's okay. But that gay shit is alright.
You know what pissed me off about the gay and lesbian community? They try to compare their fucking struggle to the civil rights movement struggle. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. And see what I don't like? If I was to get in a fight with a gay dude and I whoop his ass, I'm just not gonna go to jail. I'm gay bashing.
That's a hate crime.
A hate crime.
Exactly.
Because I whipped his, but if he whipped my ass, he just whipped my ass and shit. And don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Word up, yo. That's what we don't like. It's not the whole gay. You're gay. Who cares if you're gay? Who cares if you like anally inserting your penis in another man's ass? We're just talking about the
visual.
Come on,
that was too much right there.
We're just talking about.
Got a little extra right there, my friend.
But you know, man, that's my problem with the whole thing. It's like it's too in your face, like with the whole Chick-fil-A thing. It's like you going around and you spitting on and burning Bibles and having kiss makeouts in front of the kids and all of this shit. That's my problem. That's why I call them. That's why I say the shit is not normal. That's my problem, trying to make it normal. You trying to, like, I see commercials and everything. Like, I think I saw like an Apple commercial or something where it like two people, this lady and this man was on the beach and she was like, my boyfriend's over there, and he was like, oh, mine is too, and they was looking at it. I'm like, really? Man. You making commercials like this now?
Yeah, see, I'm gonna break it down to you like this here. You know, like when I go to some place, you know what I'm saying, I go get my food or whatever, you know. Do what
I do. A lot of them in Florida too, nigga.
Nobody knows whether I'm straight, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But when it come down to like these people, these gay folks, it seems like they make it their business to let you know what what they like in the bedroom.
They
Is
do.
that really necessary?
Nope. And that's what I'm saying. It's too much in your face. It's like I gotta let you know, and it's like they want you to hate them. Like you said, if you beat a motherfucking gay dude's ass, it's a hate crime. It's like, but it's like they want you to be in their business, but they'll tell you in a heartbeat, this is my personal life. I'm not sleeping with you, so why you worried about it? Because you making me worry about it. You making it my business.
But check it out, C4. This is what they lie about. They're liars. They'll say, what are you guys so scared for? We don't care about you guys. We're not trying to hit on you guys. That's a goddamn lie. I tell you, I'm doing YouTube. I've been getting offers from gay people all the time. I swear to God, I'm not joking around, JD. I expose a lot of people, but I won't. And I go down to I was at the buffet the other day. A gay man hit on me. I don't even look gay. I'm with my family. I'm with my baby sister, and a gay man is trying to get with me. It was embarrassing. It was uncomfortable. I didn't like it, and I needed to be. This is bull crap. I'm pissed off now.
And that's the reason why. I call them.
Yeah, it would be gay bashing that day.
That's the reason why I call them sexual deviants, man, because that's what they are, man. They like to, like you said, they like to do that shit in public. They like to do it in front of your kids. They like to do it in front of your face.
Yeah,
and then as soon as you
I didn't work, with gay folks, and they sit there and talk about this shit. And their main thing, they want to do, females and men, they want to turn a straight person. You know what I'm saying? That is like
especially those girls.
Yeah.
Girls?
I can't stand them stud bitches, dog. Like,
this dude on Facebook from Tampa, man, he made a video. It was a World Star Hip Hop, man.
you talking about the boy Robert and shit? He funny as shit.
Yeah, he from here. He from Tampa, man.
He said, bitch, buy another pair of 34 long pants again. I'm a motherfucking jump in the air. He said, I'm gonna kick you in your sports ball, bitch.
Buy the boy clothes.
Yes, I buy all the boy clothes. He said, I ain't never seen it. He said, where the fuck you bitches getting all this money from? I ain't never seen a stud hustle, goddamn. That shit funny as shit.
Oh, that's a good point too.
Yeah.
They don't got no job or nothing, but they got all this money.
Dude, they stay with me. I'm dead serious, man.
And he said, you bitches need to look like niggas, because y'all are some of the ugliest bitches I've ever seen in my life. And that's my thing with these stud bitches. Like, why the fuck you want to look like the most low-life ass dude? Like, you want to look like you all sagging. Make yourself at least presentable. If you're going to be a stud, make yourself look like a motherfucker getting money. Don't like no thug-ass stud nigga.
They be pulling chicks, man. I'd be like, damn, how you get her?
Because that goes to show you that a lot of these women, they want that's the reason why they go after these gay-looking dudes. Why you think they're going with the dudes with the tight little shirt and the skinny jeans and all this shit with their drawers hanging and stuff? They want them feminine-looking dudes, man.
I don't understand that shit, cuz.
Man, I want no real men.
That's like what Comedy Bull said one time. He said, man, you fuck around, you slap the shit out of the bitch, and she take you to court, this bitch come back in motherfucking flip-flops with lip gloss and all that shit. Talking about, that ain't the nigga I seen, and I beat the fuck up. Talking about this bitch lip gloss popping. Like, this one, I beat a nigga up. This motherfucking bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You've seen that Nicki Minaj video before she turned into what she was. When she was a butch. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, with the black hair. Yeah, I remember that shit.
I don't think that was really her, man.
You don't think so?
I thought it was.
I think that shit. That wasn't really her, man. That was a lookalike. That wasn't her. Man.
I don't know.
Oh man, don't we got another subject, man? We've been on this one.
Yeah, we gotta go on this gay bashing right now.
Man,
Well, no,
I
honest to God, dog, I have nothing against gay folks. You know what I'm saying?
do. I got something against them motherfuckers, and I ain't.
I know. You know what I'm saying? Because what they do is what they do. I just don't want what they do in my.
Yeah, just keep that shit in your personal space, man. Keep that shit in your personal space. Don't bring that shit out in the public. Be all flamboyant with that shit.
What we need to push is the interracial agenda, and watch how quickly society shuts that down.
You see in Jamaica, they try to do some gay pride shit.
What you talking about? Race mixing?
We should get some white women. Even though I love black women, I got my fists up high. But I'm just saying, if we started pushing this interracial agenda, watch how the women will come. Watch how the white man will come. Watch how the gays will come. It is to be a big problem, yo. Watch.
Man, you over there sounding like
Tommy trying to bend over you two. We ain't touching that.
No, the thing, we too late for that. That already happened.
Yeah, but
no.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this. I'm gonna put it like this up, man. This is what I feel. Love is love. You get what I'm saying? If you love somebody, no matter race, creed, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Man, female, but just don't push that shit on other people. That's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel, that's what you like. That's what you like. I shouldn't have to always know what you like. You get what I'm saying?
But
I'm not gonna go and let you know what I like.
But then it wouldn't be no agenda if that wasn't the way it was going, bro.
Nah, I like that.
No, that's what I have an issue with. No, I got an issue with it, with the agenda. I got the issue with the agenda, them pushing shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but you see how they tried to push that gay pride shit in Jamaica, and the whole fucking country came out proudly and said, "Fuck out of here with that bullshit."
They running on that shit.
Yeah, I posted that shit on my phone. I really wish that these people in America would back this shit up, but our people right now so weak. Not just our people, but the people here in general is just so goddamn weak.
I told you what I call them, man. They the sheeples, man.
That's what they are, man.
That shit ain't playing with them island countries. They ain't playing that shit. Like, get that shit the fuck out of here.
Because the people here, man, I know so many people, man, they just like, if you say something like what we talking about now, man, they be ready to kill all of us. And the craziest thing about it is those people ain't even gay. I really don't understand them type of people, man. They don't make no type of sense.
And the thing is, that gay pride shit is only in the fucking U.S. Other countries don't play that shit.
No, that Europe, dude.
Okay, Europe, man. Hey, they don't count. They part of the U.S. too.
Oh, France, that shit popping in France.
I'm talking about.
All over there.
No. I'm talking about. Wait. I'm talking about like Japan, Russia, fucking Denmark, fucking South Africa, fucking all the fucking islands and shit.
That's true. I don't know no gay Asians. I ain't never seen that shit.
Hold up. I don't get it. Because the Japanese love dressing up like women.
Most of the Japanese cartoons, the dudes look like females.
And they love dressing up like women. I seen a documentary on YouTube where they got a bar with dudes dressed up like Japanese waitresses and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm talking personally though.
Dude, Japan is on that shit heavy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about personally. I ain't never seen a homo ass Chinese, Cambodian.
I saw one.
Dude, in China, they be put like the dudes be putting on the female that white powder face and shit.
That geisha.
Nigga, dude, it was real. They just do it a different way over there. They flaunt it a different way.
It's what it's supposed to be. It's your private life. That's what it is. You do that shit in the comfortability of your own home and the comfortability of your own bed. It's not put on the forefront for the children and all them other people that ain't into that shit to be seen. Plain and simple.
I'm saying, like, I seen more Chinese Jamaicans than I seen gay motherfucking Asians. Like, right, dog. And when I tell niggas it's Chinese Jamaicans out there, niggas be thinking I'm bullshitting. That shit's real right.
You know, but gay people,
I see more of them motherfuckers anything.
Gay people, we really don't care.
Them motherfuckers be blood clot, Rastafari. Them motherfuckers is real. They on YouTube. Anybody think I'm out there bullshitting about Chinese Jamaicans?
Well, we got that in Philly, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
go to a Chinese store in New York.
It's a Chinatown in Jamaica. Certain cities in Jamaica got Chinatowns and Chinese graveyards and all that.
I forgot who I was talking to. I was talking to somebody, but like America is the only one who really, you know what I'm saying, like they people segregate themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like you got African Americans, you got, you know what I'm saying, Caucasians, you got
Native. But they're not called. But white people is the only people not called Caucasian Americans or European Americans. Every other race has got the American under.
Yeah, well, white people are they Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be from the Caucasus Mountains, but America is the does that. You know what I'm saying? Like Jamaica, people just call Jamaicans. You get what I'm saying? Russia, if you're from Russia, you Russian. You get what I'm saying?
True that.
If you're from the UK, you British. You know what I'm saying? It's not all this discrimination between the different races and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Instead of saying I'm American and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
You African American or
that's stupidity, man. But that's how they you know, divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying? That's
what America puts labels on everything, dog. Label everything.
Yeah, man. But what's the next subject? We got another subject, man. Don't want to run this too long.
I got one though. Y'all seen the shit with the boy from NBC, Mike Florio, talking about Madden is garbage.
Oh no, yeah, I did want to touch on that though. I did because I watched Next Gen video, man. Like he was like, man, how they seen competition, but instead of them, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a better game, they just bought out the license. And that's big. That's big though that he stepped up and said that shit though.
Mike Florio, he will be on NBC,
NBC Sports.
Yeah, he wrote about this shit like a week or two before E3, and motherfuckers really didn't pick up on this shit until he came out with that looked like he was doing a podcast or something or a webcast or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I remember 2004 when all 2K games was $19.99.
Yeah.
And that shit came out a week before Madden. You know what I'm saying? He's right. That shit is real. Like, the pump fake actually worked on fucking 2K. You know what I'm saying?
Man was like, we ain't dealing with this shit. We ain't finna try to fight y'all. We just
that was back when football games were good. Remember that?
Yeah.
Dude. Everybody talk about Madden. Madden was good back then. You know what I'm saying? Madden was 2K had a good game, but Madden was all right back then. You know what I'm saying?
2K football didn't get good until it got off of the Dreamcast, because I didn't really like it when it was on Dreamcast. The menus was all the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what though? Like back then, man, I had a neighbor. He was a couple years younger than me. I was a teenager back then, and he used to come and knock on my door. He used to be a Madden head, and he used to always be like, "Yo, could I borrow your 2K?" And I'd be like, I'm like, man, don't fuck up my game. But he used to always come knock on my door and be like, let me borrow your 2K, and he'd give me his Madden. And I just told him, like, it was like the 4th time. I was like, yo, you can keep that. I don't want it. Just bring me my game back when you're done.
But the crazy shit is, the crazy shit is about Madden, like all the Madden brainwash motherfuckers. When I put motherfuckers on that 2K5, niggas like, yeah, this shit crazy. But I'm used to Madden and shit.
Yeah.
That was everybody's excuse and shit.
What you call it was the same way though.
Like it's the same fucking buttons, dickhead.
My girl brother was the same way, but it wasn't Madden 2K. It was 2K4. 2K4 was a good ass game too. You know what I'm saying?
That's the one that had Warren Sapp on the cover, and you can play first person on that joint. Yeah, that was crazy.
You know I had to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was on that 2K4, but baby mama brother, he'll come over, he'll be like, oh man, damn, the game all right, man, but I'm more of a Madden player, man. I don't like this 2K, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know, the 2K is crazy, man.
Let's go. Bye.
Like the stiff arm was really stiff on them. You know, like how you used to power up your trucks and all that shit, the trucking motherfuckers. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
I missed that game.
You ain't the only one, man. I really wish they would bring that joint back. That was a hell of a franchise.
I just missed the competition, yo. The competition between the football and the basketball games.
True.
Yeah,
me too,
yeah.
man.
I'm actually glad Live is back, even though it was trash last year. But I'm actually glad it's back. I think it's gonna be a little bit better than last year. And what fucks me up, y'all seen the hip hop gamer video when the EA guy from Madden was talking shit like, go ahead, 2K make a game. I'm sitting there looking like, pussy, you know you all have the license. There's no way they can make a fucking game. Like, this shit was, like, I didn't get the video. He's like, yeah, go ahead, make a game. We gonna go head to head, such. I'm like, dude, y'all have the fucking license. There's no way they can make a game. You're just talking out your ass right now.
They can make a game. They can't make an NFL game. They can make a game if they wanted to.
They need to quit bullshitting and make one.
Yeah, that's what people. On that note, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that people give them a pass on that shit because 2K can make a damn game. They choosing not to make one. You feel me?
Yeah, because to be honest with you, man, on the backs of their fans, they got now. I mean, you got people like I got a little cousin, man. We used to game together when he was little, but he 8 years younger than me. So you know, he really wasn't into to the football games like that. But he played that 2K5. I want to say about 4 or 5 years ago, and he was like, "This shit better than the Madden I got right now."
Yo, that shit is still shitting on Madden, cuz.
And I was like, yeah, man. So it's a lot of people right now. If they were to come out with a game, like I said, they got to do it like Backbreaker. You know what I'm saying? Where it's a bunch of generic teams, and you have a community of people who love football who could create the rosters, and you could download them like you could on Backbreaker.
But that's how All Pro 2K8 was though. That shit is still thriving though. Like that's what motherfuckers was doing.
Yeah, but if they gonna come out with, I'm talking about for like the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and if they still want to do the 360 and PlayStation 3, they gotta have a good creator community where you able to do stuff like that, and people will buy it. If I can buy a 2K football game versus a Madden, and it might not be all day. Yeah, if it wouldn't be an official game, but I'm still able to, because at the end of the day, let's be real. If you take all the names away from Madden, it's a generic ass football game.
Yeah.
True. But 2K can do a college game though. They lost the license to the NCAA.
Man, nobody see the thing with the college. Nobody don't want to mess with college because of them lawsuits. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's EA dumbass fault for putting Tim Tebow and Ed O'Bannon and all of that. They put their name in the game.
Wow, shoot, that dude. If you make a college game, though, it's still a lot of headache. I can already see the headache. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so divided right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I understand. I haven't seen the college basketball game so fucking long.
It's so divided. You got the BCS going against the NCAA. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the private schools. They may not want to be down. You know, it's just a lot of entities that you got to go through when it comes down to making a game, and they don't seem like everybody on the same page right now.
But see, if you look at it like this, if they were to come out with a generic football game, hell, you got some people who will probably only download college teams.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it. See, if they're going to put out a game, it was an idea that came out before. Put out a game that's fully editable. You know what I'm saying? That you can edit everything in that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
You can actually have college teams versus pro teams if you want.
You know what I'm saying? Make it fully editable.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. And we giving y'all ideas. If anybody happen to hear this, to know somebody that's big or somebody big come across this and y'all hear this, man, I want my cut.
I hope so, Doc. I did release this podcaster, Xbox, PlayStation 3. I tagged him in the motherfucker and everything.
So, well, yeah, that's all they got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Go over the amount of teams. You know what I'm saying? Put like, you can have up to 200 teams or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That way, but you can set the number. You know what I'm saying? Or how many generated teams you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And, that way, you can go back. Like, say if you want to do like a game, like a NFL football game, you can slide it down to like 32 teams. If you want to do a Canadian football league, you know what I'm saying, you can make it however many people over there, you know what I'm saying, Canada. If you want to do college, you know what I'm saying, you can have like over 200 teams worth of college, you know what I'm saying, and you can do it like playoff-wise, or you can do it bracket style. You get what I'm saying? Give them a whole bunch of different options, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of different stadiums to choose from.
And with that,
fuck it, 2K come out with a CFL game. Fuck it. Why not?
I was gonna say, even if you want to, you could go on a AFL field on that bitch if you want to.
Yep.
They had a Arena League game though.
Yeah,
well, I remember EA had one of those.
Yeah,
EA had one of those back in the day.
Dude, it was shit. It was shit. EA put it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. So we already know the quality of stuff they put out, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't nothing but Madden, for real, if you want to be honest. That's all it was.
Well, I thought the contract for Madden in the NFL ran out. Did it renew or something?
They renewed it.
Oh, wow.
They renewed it. But it's on... See, everybody really blames EA, but it's not just EA's fault, you know what I'm saying? The people who really holding the final say-so on this damn contract is what you call it. It's the NFL. Yeah, the NFL is really, you know what I'm saying, letting EA do what they want to. So,
That means EA must be making a lot of money compared to the 2K franchise.
Yeah.
No, it's all about who got the biggest bankroll. I mean, EA came to them with that money, and they was like, okay, yeah, we'll give y'all exclusive rights. It really wasn't even about the sales, because if you want to be honest with you, 2K in this last year of sales did better than they ever did, because you had people who was buying it only because it was $20.
Hold on, not even that. It'd do better if multiple companies make it, because then you have multiple revenue coming in, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's just that, you know what I'm saying? All of them got to give a piece of the pie. The reason why I feel they letting EA do it, because they can control what EA does when they come to the game. You know what I'm saying?
Then the name Madden
we don't want all that
dog.
dancing in your game. You know what I'm saying? We don't want the celebrations. We don't want the helmets coming off. You know what I'm saying? We don't want y'all to show this. We don't want y'all to show that. You know, it's basically, I feel they got more control when they come down to one company rather than letting all the companies do it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all remember the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2, it was like 5 different NFL games.
Yeah, you had Game Day, you had fucking
Blitz.
Impact Football, Blitz, you had all that shit, man. Like, they need to bring all that shit back. NFL Fever, they need to bring all that shit back.
I was just gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Inside Drive need to come back, all that shit need to come back.
Game Breaker.
NBA Shootout, all that shit need to come back.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I'm
NBA
surprised.
Jam, bring another NBA Jam out. I was loving that shit when they brought them back out.
I think they made another NBA Streets. Is it what happened?
Yeah, that shit. I think because they went from Streets and they came out with them 2 NBA Jam games. They remastered them.
Yeah.
But Streets was dope though. I fucked with.
Yeah,
I like all the Street games.
Yeah, we need an NBA.
I ain't like NFL Streets though. I like MLS Streets and the NBA Streets.
Yeah, I love the NFL. Them was my dreams. They need to make some more of those.
All right, well, we're gonna there's one other thing that I really want to talk about. And that's this whole, you already know, Heat situation with Mr. LeBron and Melo. You know what I'm saying? Because
C4 about to get emotional.
Oh yes, he is.
Hey, fuck both of y'all.
No.
Fuck the Heat.
Because a lot of people is feeling real skeptical right now.
LeBron going back to Cleveland, nigga. You gonna be mad
about LeBron, man. F you, man. You finna stop, man. You finna get up off of me with that, though, man. LeBron ain't going nowhere. You know,
Chris Bosh leaving, he going to Houston.
That's what they say. They say Chris Bosh is really holding it up because Chris Bosh ain't made up his mind. Actually, everybody say it'll be better if Chris Bosh go to Houston.
Because they're going to try to get Melo.
Yeah, then they can go and give Melo the max contract. You know what I'm saying? They can give LeBron and Melo max contracts or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that, though?
We want to go first.
Yeah,
I feel LeBron needs to go.
See, and that's another thing. What I'm absolutely shocked about. See, Zobi, I'm definitely shocked about Zobi because Zobi say Melo is the most. You know what I'm saying? What you call it? No, he is not the most. You know what I'm saying? He is not the best free agent out there right now. It's LeBron James, sir. I'm sorry. Melo is a great player, but it's all LeBron is A1, so you know what I'm saying.
Melo either going to the Lakers or he going back to New York.
Like, they
say he might go to Chicago too. They say Chicago,
but Chicago can't give him as much money as the Lakers or the Knicks.
Hold on.
That's Chicago. We still
They say LA can't give him the max either. They paying Kobe all that money.
Listen.
No, they say LA give him a 4-year, $96 million max.
$96 million.
Chicago can only give him $80 million, $80 to $85 million, and New York can give him that $120-something million because there's only an extra year. You know what I'm saying? Because they give him 5 years.
But if you go to Chicago, you're gonna win a championship. If you go to the Lakers, you're gonna lose.
Yep.
You got to come to Chi-Town.
But Carmelo's the biggest. Carmelo's the biggest because we know he's going to leave.
Man, he wants that money, man. Carmelo, see, you got to think about it. And Stephen A. said it. Stephen A. say Melo, he said, I know Melo. He said Melo want to go and win somewhere, but Melo is not finna give up 30 to 40 million just to go to a team. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to let him finish, though. You got to let him finish what he was saying, though.
Oh, go ahead. Who? Zobi?
Oh, yeah, I think Carmelo is the biggest because I think if he's on a team with superstars, he will be the best player on that team and he will take them to the championship. I think LeBron is not that big because we know he's trolling to get more money even though money's not a big deal to him, and he's trying to get more players, better players.
But he said he wants the max though. Like I don't understand that if you're trying to get bench help.
Yeah, I don't think LeBron is. I think he's more winning. I think because he already has the Nike deals and the bubblegum deals and the Gatorade deals. I think he's good. But
yeah, see what I think that's a deterrent to be honest with you.
LeBron is throwing these clues like, I'm going to go back to Cleveland. Look at me, I'm going back to Cleveland, so that Miami can go ahead and bring in the players that he needs so that he can win championship year after year after year. Because he was tired this year. He was exhausted. He was by himself, and he had nobody to help him out.
Oh, did you see his look? Did you see the look on his face in the finals? Did you see the look? Dude, that was that Cleveland look when they played against Orlando at Boston them years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to think they took him out. They took him out 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Like the boy, they say he played 400 minutes more than Chris Bosh, and like almost like double or triple that of Dwayne Wade. Like that's one reason why he might leave, because of the help of Dwayne Wade.
He's not leaving. He's only trolling.
No, Dwayne Wade. Dude, in order for them to be successful, though, Dwayne Wade cannot start. You hear me? I'm dead serious. Dwayne Wade on some real shit like Ginobili, man. I'm dead serious.
How many years did D Wade got? Both his knees is fucked up.
Like I said before, he only got, in my eyes, he got 2 to 3 years left.
I say 2 at the most.
And and that's only if he a part-time player.
Yep.
I mean, you got to put him in. You got to put him in.
He can't do that. He can't play 1 or 2 games and don't play for 2 games, because when the playoffs start, that shit not gonna work.
You can't have him in there. You can't have him in there for 10 minutes plus per period. He got to be like a 5-minute dude, and then he got to be gone for the remainder of that quarter. He can't be in there for the whole period.
But you can't say he got to be like Ginobili, because Ginobili, he might not start, but Ginobili logged mad minutes though. You know what I'm saying?
No, not all the time. Dude,
you crazy. Ginobili stay on the floor.
Did you pay attention to the finals? Man, him and Tim Duncan was over there sipping Gatorade a whole lot, dog.
Man, Ginobili stayed on the floor in the finals, yo.
No, he didn't. Oh my
God. Man. Yo, every time LeBron stuck Tony Parker, Ginobili was in that fucking game, dog, because they needed him to push the points.
The only time I seen Ginobili out was when he was in foul trouble.
Yeah, Ginobili stayed on the court, yo.
Not because he got all the rest during the season.
Because he was balling. Nobody was balling. He wanted to make up for last year's finals. He was balling.
Yeah, because he bullshit last year's finals. Chris Bosh and Ginobili switched this year.
He was
because Chris Bosh ain't do shit.
Dwayne Wade is done. He looked.
Yeah, he's done, dog. He's done.
Terrible out there. Did he go to the finals?
And on some real shit, if I was D-Wade, I wouldn't have opted out. You ain't gonna get no 2 years, $42 million. I wouldn't opt out no $42 million. You're not gonna get that nowhere. Nobody's gonna give you $21 million a season no more.
But I'm telling you, man.
And that was crazy, D-Wade. And this is why I say it's crazy, because he really not playing to be like Jordan this. You know what I'm saying? That's LeBron thing. So he really just playing for his money. You feel me?
But people got to stop with the LeBron Jordan shit. Like LeBron got to be LeBron.
No.
Just like the closest thing to Jordan was Kobe. And Kobe even lost finals.
Well, we're not gonna say the LeBron Jordan thing. We when I say that, I really mean to be one of the greatest of all time.
But he already that though. He's already that.
No, man, no. Them rings gonna tell that story at the end of the day.
No, he is.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Man, he gotta be the ring.
He's not one of the top 10 players ever.
They're gonna compare Ben Russell, you know what I'm saying, Kobe Bryant's and Michael Jordan's and all of that. And then they put LeBron in there. Well, LeBron only got 2 rings. You know.
You got to put Tim Duncan in there. You got to put Tim Duncan in there though. He's the best outfielder ever with 5 rings.
Yep, Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying. And they're always gonna be like the rings.
But at the end of the day, you put LeBron James stats up against Bill Russell when LeBron James all said and done, and then we'll see.
But it's a different era of game though. Like it wasn't even a 3-point line when Bill Russell was balling. You know what I'm saying? Like if Bill Russell wasn't an offensive player, he was a defensive motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, you put them blocks up against them blocks, and we'll see what be said.
The era of basketball now is to me on some real shit. Basketball is garbage to me right now. Like, I grew up in the '90s, like on some real shit. Like a lot of niggas that's stars and the superstars now wouldn't be superstars in the '90s and the '80s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, come on, man. Imagine half these motherfuckers playing in the '80s against the Sixers and the fucking Celtics, Lakers, the bad boy Pistons. Motherfuckers be getting knocked all on their motherfucking ass and all that shit, man.
I like the Charlotte back then too, man. A lot of people don't talk about Charlotte.
But Charlotte, Charlotte was like the mid '90s though. Charlotte was like the late '80s, mid '90s and shit though. Like,
yeah, he talking about grandmama. That's what
grandmama. Yeah, you already know. A lot of people don't know about grandmama, man.
But when that nigga, when he fucked his knee up, he played like great grandmama.
But I got a question. I got a question for the LeBron fans in the room. JD and C4. LeBron goes to Cleveland. Are you still are you a Cleveland fan now?
No, I'm a LeBron fan. Yeah, I was a
LeBron fan with Cleveland the first time.
Yeah, I was too. So I mean, it really don't matter. I'm still as long as the Heat got somebody I like on it, I'ma still be a Heat fan.
Y'all some bandwagons.
No, I'm a Heat fan before LeBron came, but I've always been a LeBron fan.
I don't think that's a bandwagoner in my opinion. A bandwagoner is somebody who become a fan after they won a championship. I was a fan of them before they won the championship, so that's bullshit.
Right? No, you are a bandwagoner. Also a LeBron fan. You only why you like that team because one player.
Dude, I told you. But LeBron didn't win no championships in Cleveland,
and I like Cleveland. I ain't like Cleveland, but I supported Cleveland when he was on there. I support him.
Hey, John Doe, y'all better blame DJ Khaled for y'all niggas losing that motherfucking
Man, Kobe is not no damn Jordan 2.0. You is crazy, man. Kobe is a knockout.
Yo, pick a team and then come and holler at me, man.
I already got a team. Yeah. I already got a squad. I'm a Wizards fan, hands down.
I'm done. I'm muting my mic.
Hey, you can mute all you want, but if I ain't
gonna be no Laker, man, dude, they ain't got enough out there, man.
I'm a Laker fan, but I just
Kobe want to win, man. Kobe is not gonna win.
If Kobe got traded, I would still have respect for him, but every time he came in LA, I'll be booing him.
True. Why would Kobe go out to the Lakers and he can probably win more games with New York? You know what I'm saying? That'd be stupid.
What's about Melo?
Yeah, I mean Melo, not Kobe.
But they talking about they gotta get rid of Mark Stoudemire contract. They talking about sending him to my squad. Like, I understand. If y'all give us a Mon Shumpert, yeah, y'all can send us motherfuckers Amari because we gonna get rid of him after that.
Who's your team, AK?
I'm a Sixers fan. I'm from
Philly.
I couldn't tell, motherfucker.
I'm a bum ass Sixers.
I thought you was a Spurs fan the way you was cheering for them Bama's when they beat the Heat.
I don't fuck with the Heat. Only time I ride. Listen, no. I was riding with y'all when y'all beat OKC because I can't stand that fucking franchise on how, not even the franchise, the owner, how he stole them from Seattle. Like, I can never root for him and shit. Like, I love KD and all of them, but I can never root for them niggas to win because them niggas ain't supposed to be in OKC.
Dude, I still feel they owe Seattle a team, dog. They owe.
No, OKC should have never left. I mean, they should never, Seattle should have never got their team robbed from them like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, they need to take. Dude, they should take the Clippers up out of LA and put them up there, man.
Well, the Clippers was in San Diego when they first came out. They was the San Diego Clippers. You know what I'm saying?
Take them right up there and put them in Seattle, man. You know what I'm saying?
They don't need two teams no more.
Yeah. Dude, especially we want to play in the same arena, man. Come on.
I don't like these LeBron fans, man. It's not fair. You guys are being unfair, yo.
How?
Well, how? Man, we ain't really. I ain't gonna sit up here and say we fans of the Heat. Well, I'm not per se, but I'm a LeBron James fan. So if I'm rooting for LeBron James, then I'm automatically by default rooting for the Heat, right?
Because no matter what, you guys are going to win. But it's like if LeBron,
what the hell?
You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are going for the winning team. It doesn't. It's not fair, yo.
But you keep on saying that.
So what you gotta learn how to take a loss. That's what you saying.
But you gotta look at it like this. How long has LeBron James been in the game? Damn near 10 years, right?
Yeah.
All right. And how many rings do he got? Two, right?
Two,
All right.
yeah.
So if you're a fan of LeBron, I've been a fan of him since he first got inducted into the league because I follow his story up to him joining the league. That's why I'm a LeBron fan. Just like some people don't like the Lakers, but they like Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying?
I became a LeBron fan when
I don't like Kobe bandwagoners.
Cavaliers.
Yo, it's niggas that hate Kobe, cuz.
Hold on.
I don't like Kobe.
The same year that the Heat played the Cavaliers in the playoffs, when the Heat went and played the Mavericks, that's the year that I became a LeBron fan because I seen that he was out there balling out by himself and his whole team wasn't doing shit. You get what I'm saying?
No, D-Wade was balling. D-Wade was balling that year.
No, Miami lost.
I think Miami won the first 2 games.
Miami lost to a better team. It wasn't that it was.
Yeah.
The better team won.
They just couldn't fuck with Dirk. They didn't have nobody stick Dirk Nowitzki, dog.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Tyson Chandler, there was a better team. Yo. They had nobody for Chandler.
What is y'all talking about? No.
When you became a Miami fan.
That is not what I said.
He's talking about when he became a LeBron fan.
Yeah, when you became a LeBron fan with
Cleveland. When LeBron played for Cleveland, remember when they had Shaq and D-Wade, you know what I'm saying, and they had to go play against LeBron in Cleveland in the playoffs, the year that Miami.
Oh, you talking about the year Miami? Oh, yeah, okay. You talking about that
LeBron was balling out in that game, and I'm like, damn, this dude good as hell. That's when I actually became a fan of LeBron. That game right there in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you, LeBron niggas, this though. I was watching first take. Listen, I was watching first take.
Yeah.
Does that championship that LeBron lost to the Spurs when he was with Cleveland, does that count?
Yes.
Yeah, why wouldn't it count?
They tried to say it didn't count because the team he was on.
Don't count, yo. It definitely counts.
No. If that didn't count, hold on. If that didn't count, when they just lost to the Spurs, their team looked exactly the same. You get what I'm saying? The whole team didn't show up, man.
Maybe it's just me, but I ain't fault you. What didn't count about it?
They say because he was a young player and the team that he had, they can't count. They're not counting that. That's what Skip Bayless and Stephen A. said. We're not gonna count that. But if he'd have won, y'all have counted that shit. Like I don't understand it.
Word up. He'd have been the greatest of all time if he would have been.
Did anybody else see that episode? Like, am I the only one to see him when he said that?
Okay. But I don't pay shit that Skip say. You know what I'm saying?
Skip talk shit, but Skip be right sometimes.
It was Stephen A. that said it,
not all the time.
No. And I was just gonna say is, and half of the shit that Stephen A. be saying be preposterous too. You know what I'm saying? So
Stephen A. used to work here for 16 years, dog. Stephen A. used to work in Philly for 16 years, dog. Like he used to stay on the Sports Talk Radio.
Yeah, I remember that.
The bull called him Screaming A. Smith. The bull Howard Esky, he's a Sports Talk host on the radio in Philly. He called him Screaming A. Smith and shit. That's all the fuck he do is scream and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like Screaming A.
Even though they do keep you entertained on that shit, man. Sure, but how did y'all
I actually missed first take the 2 weeks it was off. Usually I can't stand that shit because you know what? First take is trash now too. Because when first take first came, not when it was Cold Pizza, but when they moved to being first take.
Yeah. I remember when it was Cold Pizza. I was mad as hell. They got rid of your one dude and kept Skip because I like the other dude better. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about?
You talking about Woody Page?
Woody Page. Yeah, man. I like the Woody Page. I thought he was the best person on the show, but they got rid of Woody Page and kept Skip.
No, but first take is trash now because what made first take, Stephen A. wasn't on there every day. You had the two Stu brothers was on there sometimes. Yeah. You had motherfucking Rob Parker on there sometimes. Yeah. You had the bull Michael Smith on there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, Stephen A. got
but when Stephen A. used to get on,
he got the most ratings.
When Stephen A. but that's like how Eddie Murphy say, nigga, like if a bitch feeding you salt tains all the time and you get a rich, you know what I'm saying? That Ritz is this. Oh, this is a motherfucking Ritz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But every time you eating Ritz all motherfucking day, nigga, you just realize it ain't nothing but a regular cracker. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first take thing got stale. Especially when they got rid of Rob Parker for that dumb shit.
We're not being racist by saying cracker. We're just talking about the Eddie Murphy joke.
My father's people out there ain't never seen Raw. My bad.
Yeah.
And what I don't like about First Take, how they fired the bull Rob Parker, even though he was a corny bull, but Rob Parker used to have some shit to say. But I don't like, at First Take, you're supposed to say what you want. But Rob Parker got fired because he said RG3 was the cornball brother and shit.
But why did they fall out? Hey, why did they fall out with the two live stools though?
I don't know. That the whole show just changed, so the whole format. You know what I'm saying? The two stools actually had a show on BET. They had a talk show on BET and shit for a while.
They do radio. They do radio now.
Yeah.
They was always on radio though. They always had radio.
The radio show down in Atlanta.
They always had that.
Yeah.
But that's when the show was the shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember Jalen Rose and Skip Bayless got into it. I love going to YouTube and watching that when Jalen Rose came at Skip Bayless talking about, motherfucker, you didn't even start for your JV team and you talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know who I used to like when he was on there? What's your one boy who be doing the basketball, the light-skinned dude?
Oh, Chris Broussard?
Yeah, Chris Broussard. I like when he be on that boy. He be going that Skip, man.
He went out to the gay community, too, and he was confident.
Yeah, talking about it. Sure did.
No, that First Take used to be the shit. First Take is stale now.
Man. I'm going to tell you one of the most fucked up things I seen them do. Like, what's the safety for the Steelers who used to go on all the time?
Oh, you talking about? He played the Redskins down.
Yeah, he played the Redskins
down.
Yeah. Well, he was on First Take or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then like they bit his back out like when he wasn't on there. Like
because he said something about Stephen A. Then Pitt straight bit his back the fuck out.
Yeah, man. Like,
Ryan Clark, the boy Ryan Clark and shit. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Because Skip was like, yeah, Ryan thought we were cool. And come on, man. Like, you a fraud, man. Like, come on with that shit.
Damn, they just really did this man like that on national TV, man.
But I like how Richard Sherman did Skip Bayless too, though. Richard Sherman trashed him too. Like, those are the best episodes. Go watch when Jalen Rose trashed him. Go watch when Cause then, that shit went on for like a whole week. Then Marcellus Wiley came on and was talking about, if reporters think they can be able to say what the fuck they want to say, but if an athlete say something about y'all and y'all work, y'all motherfuckers act like some bitches and shit. Yeah. Like y'all can critique our work, but we can't, since y'all think we're stupid athletes, we can't critique y'all writing skills and shit. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, I like Marcellus Wiley, man.
Yeah, Marcel, that's my man.
They seen how good he was and put him on Sports Nation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's my man. The 44 years is my shit.
Yeah. Well, let us get up out of here, man. We've been talking. Hold on. We got Zobi. Go ahead, Zobi. Speak on it.
This is my thing to the LeBron fans. When Carmelo comes to the team, right?
Yeah.
I want to hear y'all saying y'all Carmelo fans now, right? Because he's going to be the best player in it. I don't want to hear y'all talking about y'all Carmelo fans now, yo.
Carmelo ain't going to Miami.
Hey, I like the Carmelo when he was with Denver.
Okay. He ain't going to Miami, dog. And y'all peep, Carmelo is the only person out that draft that was drafted in the top 5 that don't have a ring. Well, even Darko Milicic has his fucking ring.
When he gets with LeBron, he's gonna win it.
He ain't going to Miami, dog. He's going to go back to the Knicks, or he's going to go to the fucking Lakers. I'm trying to tell you. And the reason why he going to the Lakers, not just for to play ball, he got to take his motherfucking wife.
For but they said the same thing for the Knicks, but I don't think he's going to make that same mistake again, yo.
Well, they did make some good moves. They got rid of Tyson Chandler and all of them.
Man. Carmelo want a ring, man. He ain't getting no ring with
New York for his wife.
Yeah, no time soon. Everybody keep talking about Kobe, dog, but nobody don't know what Kobe got in the tank, man. Them knees is fucked up, bro. With ankles or whatever the fuck.
Well, it's Achilles.
Yeah, ankles.
All right. Since we about to end this podcast, next, since NFL training camp start at the end of this month, we gotta get into the NFL shit.
No, we ain't got no time.
No, I'm talking about next podcast.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll probably do it next time.
Yeah, I don't like NFL now. That they did the whole gay propaganda.
Huh? Almost.
Well, let's go on and get on up out of here. Well, we're going to go on and say our exits to the podcast, people. Go on and exit it out, Zobi.
Hey, all right. It was good being with everybody. Yo, AK, you the man, brother. Yeah, it was good having you.
No doubt, dog. Big fan, man.
Go ahead, Dog Holder.
Hey, this is Dark Hole. Fan talking gamer. We out here. This is Dark Hole in the crew.
C4.
The boy C4 chat with me, and I'm out.
And go, AK, did you say your exit, sir?
No, this the boy AK. This the boy AK Will 215. Holla at me, y'all.
Well, this your boy John Doe. I want to thank you guys for coming by and checking out the podcast. Like I said, everybody link in the descriptions will be down. Everybody channel links will be down in the
Happy
description.
birthday, JD.
Oh, my channel coming soon too. Don't get fucked up.
JD, everybody, happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy
thank you.
birthday!
Appreciate it, man.
Happy birthday.
Sure, I'm
He's
becoming an
48
old
years
ass man now.
Yeah, he's 75, everybody.
He's 52
Yeah,
years
shoot,
old
I'm
now.
about 80, man. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, the channel links will be down in the description. And make sure y'all come by and join the Gamers with Doe, man. You know what I'm saying? Facebook group or whatever. But this your boy John Doe. Until next week, we out. Later, people. Yeah.